G'day legends, Blake here with another video, and today I want to talk about Ember Tetras, which are a fantastic fish which really accentuate a planted tank nicely. So let's jump straight into the video. I've kept Ember Tetras for quite a while now, and I just haven't had the chance to speak about them yet, but I was just doing some work here in the fish room and I saw them and I figured why not do a bit of a care guide today. Okay, so here's my little tank of Ember Tetras. There's about 15 or 20 in there, which is quite a lot for this 20-litre aquarium. This is just a temporary spot for them because I put something else in their aquarium. So they're just up here where I can keep an eye on them for now. And I'll eventually move them back into a 15-gallon or 60-litre aquarium, 2-foot/60 centimetre width tank, which I think is great for a group of 10 to 20 of these guys. Now, as you can see, they have brilliant orange coloration and they sort of form a loose shoal. They're not one of the best schooling fish, I don't think, but sometimes I think that's good because when you have a bright green planted aquarium with all these little flickers of orange meandering around the plant life, I think that works out really nicely. Ember Tetras inhabit a river basin in Brazil where they're from slow-moving waters. So I find as well, I like to put a bit of leaf litter in there, and I like it just a sponge filter because they don't like that much flow and they kind of get blustered around. They'll also enjoy some tannins and that blackwater effect, and really that'll show some nicer orangey copper tones out of them as well if it is a little bit darker. They don't necessarily love super bright lights and all that sort of stuff. Being a small fish, you know, they're used to being predated upon, so they like to feel safe with some more dim lights. In terms of what to keep them in, about 72 to 82 Fahrenheit, 22 to 28 Celsius, and a pH of neutral, so about 5.5 to 7 is a good range for these guys. Another really cool point about Ember Tetras is that they're really easy to feed. They'll readily take flakes, pellets, brine shrimp, blackworms, anything like that. Basically, you could take your pick of most things at the local fish store and they'll probably help you to finish that off. Another really cool aspect of Ember Tetras is that it's quite possible for them to naturally have fry within your aquarium. They're not as voracious to hunting down their eggs as other fish, especially other tetras are. So if you have a densely planted aquarium, they're likely to scatter their eggs, kind of forget about them, maybe eat a few of them, but in no time you'll have some newborn Ember Tetras just surprising you one day. If you do have more of a bare bones setup like the one that I've been showing you here, that's more unlikely obviously because there's just less places for the eggs to be hidden, be concealed. So do consider that, and if you do want to collect your eggs in more of a bare bones setup, something like my egg collector can work, or you can use a container with some marbles and moss, or you can even try a spawning mop. But they're going to just be an egg scatterer, so any of the egg scattering fish techniques will work perfectly fine for these guys, and you'll find that they'll scatter their eggs in the early morning. So if you want to adjust your lights to come on when you're home so that you're able to be a bit more active in that process, then that might be a good idea. Ember Tetras are a nice peaceful fish, and there's heaps of great tank mate options for them if you want to set up a little bit of a nano community tank. Something like a pygmy cory would work fantastic, or just regular cories if your tank is a little bit larger. Garden eye killifish would be a good option for the top of the aquarium. You could also try hatchet fish if you like. There's really lots of options. Just make sure that whatever you do keep them with is not going to have a mouth bigger than about half the size of the tetra, because without a doubt they'll be heading into that mouth and being quickly devoured. You'll find your numbers dwindle. So that's really the only consideration that you need. They're not a fin nipper, they're not aggressive or anything like that. Just make sure that you're not keeping too many mid water column dwellers together with these guys, which is what they are. So fill out the top and bottom of the aquarium first, I'd suggest. So there you go guys, that is my Ember Tetra care guide. A nice group of 6, 10, 15 or 20 if you can house them is going to be fantastic. Feed them whatever you've got on hand, sit back and relax and enjoy, and you might even find some little babies swimming around in no time. So hopefully this video has helped. If it has, or if it's encouraged you to go pick up your own Ember Tetras, then be sure to like, subscribe and all that fun stuff down below. It always really helps me out and I appreciate it a lot. If you want to see more of my videos, I'll put one right there for you to keep watching. Other than that, look after yourself and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.